Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Perfect. A beautiful morning today. So we are going to start with the lion's breathing. Okay. So you're going to sit on the kneeling position just like you're sitting, and you can open your knees, bring your hands in between your knees, fingers facing towards you. Now you're going to inhale, and when you exhale, you're going to drop your tongue really long all the way towards your mat, and your gaze is really important. So you're either going to look towards your nose tip, easier version, or you can look between your eyebrows. Okay, so you might need to squint your eyes a little bit. If that feels difficult, you can keep looking towards your nose tip. Let's start. Inhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Look between your eyebrows or your nose tip. Times. Inhale. Inhale. One last time. Longer. Make a sound like you're roaring like a lion. Inhale. Perfect. Okay, good job. And we are going to start with some stretches. Okay, so you're going to inhale, bring your right hand quickly over your head and cup your ear and bring your head over to the other side. Next stretch. Good job. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring your hand on the mat. Inhale, switch side, other hand, cup your ear, bring it to the other side. Feel that gentle stretch on your neck muscle. Inhale, release. Beautiful. We are going to, you can stay there, or you're going to bring your right knee on top of your left knee. Gomukhasana, okay, or the cow face. So your knees are stacked on top of each other, and that's what make it look like a cow's face. Bring your right hand over your head and left hand from below. You just cross your knees like this. Stack your right knee on top of your left knee.
Yeah. No, on the other side. Yeah.
You're okay. Okay. So you can help her if you want to. You just bring your that foot. Yes, like this. So if it is difficult to stack, you can stay halfway. That's okay too. But eventually these knees are going to stack on top of you. This is good. This is good enough. Okay. It also looks like shoelace. Your feet are outside and you're not sitting on. Your hips are not sitting on your feet. All right, right hand all the way over your head. Lift your elbow should be pointing towards the ceiling. Are you guys able to reach your hands? Beautiful. Inhale, release. Exhale, take a quick break. Switch knees. Bring your left knee on top of your right knee. Awesome. Yes, just switching your knees. Yes, that's good. That's good. That was correct.
Yeah.
All right, you can stay there and then bring your left hand over your head, right hand from below. Very good. Make sure you're not putting too much weight on your head, okay? So you move your hand away so that your neck and head is free. Inhale, release. Exhale, bring yourself to stay on the reverse prayer or Paschim Namaskar. So if you want to face away from me, it's your choice, or you can stay here and you can join your hands behind your back. Option to stay in the Sukhasana, which is easy crisscross, and join your hands behind your back, or you can go in Padmasana also. All right, bring your hands, touch the base of your hands. Perfect. Good job. If you want, you can help pull her t-shirt down. Alright, so what you need to do is you need to keep your hands slightly away from your t-shirt. Okay? Alright, beautiful. And then go ahead, release your hands. Bring them out. Now you can turn around and face towards me for the gate pose. Okay, so you come on your kneeling position. Stand on your knees. Stretch your right leg straight. Just your right leg. And then slide your right hand, same hand on your leg. Lift your left hand over your head. You're making like a gate. Parighasa. You need help? There's a bug? Okay. And then inhale, release your hands, switch side, the other side. You bring this knee to close and open your left leg. Slide your left hand on your left leg, maybe reach your ankle or your shin. Inhale, right hand goes all the way up. Turn your gaze towards the ceiling, facing forward. Inhale, release. Going for the camel pose. So if you want to face each other sideways, and we are going to open our knees slightly, hip width apart. Reach your hand on your ankle. You may tuck your toes if you need some elevation, some support there. Perfect. That's a beautiful Ustrasana, camel pose. You can lift your chest, it increases your lung capacity. Open your chest and then slowly come out of the Ustrasana, the camel pose. And rest your hips on your heels. Moving on to the child's pose. So you're going to extend your hands in front of you, stack your fists so that you can rest your forehead on top of your hands. And allow your hips to sink all the way down towards the mat. Beautiful. Coming on all fours. Make sure your alignment is correct. Shoulders on top of your wrist and your hips are on top of your knees. Yes, beautiful. Starting with few cat and cows. Alright, inhale. Tilt your pelvis forward. Look up all the way towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale. Round your back. Tuck your tailbone between your legs and your chin in the chest. Meow. Inhale. One more time. Look up. Move. Round your back. Exhale. Round your back. Really round it up, especially your thoracic area. Meow. Yes, good job. Okay, now we are going for the balancing position. So you are going to extend your right hand in the front and left leg back. Bird dog. Yes. Opposite. Remember your right hand and left leg. You can stay that way like that also. That's perfectly fine. Bring your hands down, back to the tabletop. Switch side. Left hand and right leg. Beautiful. Good balancing there. Slowly come back on the tabletop position. Moving on to the down dog or the mountain pose. Tuck your toes, lift your hips high, inverted V, mountain pose. Press your heels against the mat. For a three-legged dog. So you're going to inhale, lift your right leg up and bend your knees. Bring your knee between your hand, going for the pigeon or the Kapotasana. Raj Kapotasana, point your toes out, straighten your leg. Devika. We can move on to the pigeon now. Yes, beautiful. Stretch your legs straight, point your toes out. Option to remove the support of your hands. Very good. You can either bring your hands in your heart center or you can reach all the way up. Awesome. Bring your hands back to the support on your mat. Finally on the mat. Alright, now we are going for the Supta Raj Kapotasana or the sleeping pigeon or the sleeping swan. So you can rest your head in front of you on your fist or maybe extend your hands all the way. Keep both your hips parallel to the mat. Very good. Alright, drag your hands under your shoulder. Inhale, lift your body. Going back to the mountain pose or the inverted V. So tuck your toes. Coming back to the inverted V, bring your hands between your hands. Lift your hips higher. And this time we are going to switch side. Inhale, lift your left leg up or the other leg for a three-legged dog. Beautiful. Stretch your leg, point your toes all the way out. Exhale, bend your knee, bring your knee between your hands. It's okay, you don't have to do all the way. So Anusha, your foot is under your hip. Can you move your foot away that side? The other side, yes. So you're going to bring your foot here so that you are not, yes. You're going to relax it so that your hip can sit down. Okay? Good job. Very good formation here. Excellent, everyone. Now option to remove the support of your hands. If you want to remove or you can keep supporting, it's optional. So remember, if you want to bring your hands in front of your heart center or reach all the way above your head. And then bring your hands to support under your shoulder, going for reclined pigeon pose. So you can bring your hands in front of you, stack your forehead on top of your fist, sleeping pigeon. Good job. Inhale, bring your shoulders under bring your hands under your shoulder, come to the seated pigeon pose. Let's start with the mill grinding or Chakki Chalanasana. So you're going to sit straight with your back straight, open your legs as wide as you can, interlock your hands in front of your center. Alright, start with an inhaling. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Make your fist go outside your hand. Inhale, come up. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. All the way outside your foot. Good job. Keep grinding all the way. And now we are going to switch sides. So you can start again in the starting position, in the neutral position. Okay, inhale here. And as you exhale, you're just going to change your direction. Exhale. All the way. Keeping your legs straight, keep your head between your hands. Very good. Good job, guys. You are really amazing. And look at that split. We're going for the head to knee pose or the Janu Shirasana. Remember that one? Okay. Inhale, reach both your hands towards the ceiling or towards the sky. And as you exhale, you're going to turn towards this leg and fold forward. Try to fold forward from your lower back. So you don't need to round your back and your gaze towards your toes. Forward. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, relax. Inhale, one more time, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, turn your body to this side and drop your body and your hands all the way here. Perfect, guys. Awesome. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, relax. Parivritta Janu Shirasana. So you're going, open your right leg and bend your left knee. Yes, open this leg, baby, and bend your left knee. Beautiful. All right. Inhale, reach your right hand, hold on to your big toe, rest your right elbow on top of your knee. And as you inhale, you're going to take your left hand all over your head. Going for the lateral stretch, deep lateral stretch. If your hand is covering your face, try to remove your hand so that your face is not covered. Looking towards me, it is deep, I know. Inhale, bring yourself out. Perfect, guys. Now you're going to switch legs. So you fold your right knee and open your left leg. Okay. Hold on to your left toe with your left hand. 3-finger grip. Good job. Inhale, reach your right hand all over your head. Make sure you're not covering your face. So your gaze is not down. Gaze is looking towards the sky. You're looking towards the sky. Beautiful. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, relax. Bring both your feet together, the soles of your feet moving to the bound angle or the butterfly. Butterfly. Alright. Now interlock your hands outside your feet, bring your feet closer to your body and start flapping your knees. Faster. Back straight, shoulders relaxed. Good morning. I know it's really early in the morning, but keep flapping your knees. Look at me. Smile. Perfect. Alright, now stop flapping your knees, moving your feet slightly away from you, creating that rhombus, beautiful diamond with your legs. Inhale in the seated position and exhale as you fold forward. Maybe you can rest your head on your feet, or maybe you can simply rest your hands on the mat. That is perfectly fine. And you just stay here. Oh, wow. Okay, inhale, rest your hands, come back up, hug your knees. Transitioning to the boat pose. So you can, if you want to face sideways, you can do that. And lift your toes off the mat. Going for the boat pose. Very good. It's okay. It's okay to roll back. You can keep supporting, or you can even hold on to your ankles. That's okay too. Or you can do, Gauri, can you show the half boat? Yes, so half boat is like this. You're going to keep your legs, knees bent, and you support under your knees. Want to try that? Good job, Arusha. If anyone wants to rock, they can rock. Massaging your back, rock, and then come back to the boat pose. Okay? Alright. It's okay, you can remove your socks or whatever you want. Moving on to the wide angle boat pose. So hold on to your big toes really strong, or maybe your ankles. Open your legs wide apart. Still balancing yourself on your hip bones. And try to stay just where your tailbone is. Do not go beyond your tailbone. Extend your legs really high. Back straight. Slowly close your leg coming to Sukhasana. That's okay. This is the part of learning. Close your leg. Bring yourself back to the seated position. Beautiful. Now who is up for the rope pulling? You are? Good job. Okay. Alright, let's come in the squatting position. Rope pulling, facing me. You remember rope pulling, right? I'm going to demonstrate it for you. Just a little bit. Alright, so we have Neetu with us. She's going to demonstrate the rope pulling or Raju Karshanasana. So you're going to squat first with your knees slightly apart. And when you inhale, you're going to reach your right hand up. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale down. Good Good job. That is so much in flow. Very good. Okay, can we all do it faster? Inhale up, exhale, squat. Other side. Wow, that's beautiful. All right, take a break. Take a quick high five. Wood chopping exercise, okay? So you're going to interlock your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up, and as you exhale, hoo, 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 hoo. Inhale up, hoo. Inhale up, hoo. Good job. 10 more times. Inhale, reach your arms up, hoo. Together, together. Okay, pause everyone. Reach your arms up. Let's do it together. Inhale, hoo, 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 hoo. Perfect. Okay, relax. Take a quick break. So you can use your cleansing breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Open your mouth. Exhale through your mouth. Relax. Okay, you get 5 minutes off.
Yeah.
Alright, coming on toe stand. Try to bring your soles of your feet together if you can. Open your knees out to the side. Bring both your hands. Lift your chest. Bring both your hands on your knees in Chin Mudra. Alternatively, you can bring your hands in front of you. It's balancing, I know. Keep your knees off the mat if you can. Bring your hands here. Otherwise, you can even reach your hands all the way over your head. Superb. All right, slowly bring yourself down on the floor, on your mat. Sit down on your mat. All right, let's start by laying down on your back. Bend your knees. Bring your feet closer to your hips. Let's start with the bridge pose. So you keep your hands outside your hips here. Yes. And as you inhale, you're going to lift just your pelvis up. Lift your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Going for Setu Bandhasan. Beautiful. You can interlock your hands behind your back if you would like that. Try to lift your hips as high as you can with each inhale. Keep looking towards the sky. Try not to turn your head or your neck. Slowly bring yourself back on the mat. Good job. Now option to go for the wheel pose. If you want to go for the chakrasana, you can go. Otherwise, you can stay in the bridge pose. Inhale, slowly bring your hands under your shoulder. Fingers pointing towards your shoulder. Beautiful. Slowly lift your body all the way up, making like a rainbow. Strong strength in your hands. Arms straight, knees on top of your heels. And when you feel ready to come out, come down really slowly. Really slowly. Beautiful. Hug your knees. Interlock your hands behind your knees, hug your knees, rock side to side. Not vertically, rock side to side, from left side to the right side, massaging your back, your spinal column. Devika, your hands under your knees, honey. Okay, rock side to side and relax. Take a quick break here. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Going for the shoulder stand. Now you need to use your momentum. Lift your hips up. If anyone wants to tuck their t-shirt, you can do that. It's optional. So lift your hips off the mat. Try to bring your shoulders, hips and your ankles in one straight line. Very good. Okay, when you are in the shoulder stand, try not to look here and there. Try to look all the way up towards the ceiling. Anusha, you can just do the leg lift. Leg lift is when your hips stay on the mat but your legs are up perpendicular. So your body is making a right angle, yes. And if you want to support your legs, you can do that. Good job, everyone. If you want to play with your legs, maybe go for the eagle twist, stagger your legs or split your legs or even butterfly. But only if you feel comfortable there. Okay? Very good. Slowly roll your back all the way on the mat. Okay? Now we are going to rock one more time, but this time you're going to rock 5 times and then you are going to straight away come to the standing position. Can you guys do that? Rocking vertically and then coming to the standing position. Yes, as fast as you can. So that, yes, good job. Beautiful. Okay? Now let's become strong like a tree. So you need to have strong roots. You need to plant your right foot on the mat, or you can start with any foot and bring your left foot against your inner thigh. Reach your hands all the way up towards the ceiling if you want, or maybe in the heart center. Keep your back straight. Try to balance your weight in the center. So you're not lopsided on either side. Stay here. Fix your gaze. Look at the camera. Anusha, if you fix your gaze on something that is not moving, it will become much more easier. Yes. So don't look everywhere. Just find a point and look at that point. Inhale. Bring yourself down. See, whenever you're doing something balancing, your gaze is really important. If you keep looking, keep shifting your gaze, initially it will be difficult, okay? Let's switch leg. Bring your other foot against your inner thigh. Okay, you can maybe look here. This is something. And your gaze should be at your eye level. So if you're doing standing pose, you should not be looking down towards the mat or towards the sky. Oh my God, look at you guys go. This is amazing. Beautiful. Slowly bring your hands down your legs. Natarajasana. If you want to pair up with anyone or you want to do it alone, it's up to you. Okay, so you're going to bend your right knee. Hold on to your ankle. Anyone want to pair up with anyone? Yes, you can jump on the same mat if anyone is interested in pairing up. Bring it. Okay. Hold on to your ankles. Bring your knee all the way back. So your knee is pointing away, not towards the mat. Yes. Good job, Anusha. That's very good. Okay, we need to work so that we can hold our pose a little bit. Beautiful Natarajasana, or the Lord of the Dance. If you're doing it with partner, then you might want to hold your hands for support. Otherwise, you can do it all by yourself. Hold your hands, but do not put all your weight on your partner. Beautiful. Good job. Very good. Good job, Diya. Excellent, everyone. Perfect. Good job, Devika. Ready, everyone? We are going for the warrior sequence. So bring your one foot in front of you. Bend it in 90-degree angle. Inhale, reach your arms up. Your torso is facing towards your front knee. Reach your arms up. Warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, warrior 1 one more time. And now we are going for the warrior 3. So shift your balance on your standing foot. Lift your back leg up. Fix your gaze. Look at your flower, Devika. We have a flower on your mat, right? Take your time. I know this is a challenging pose. Warrior 3, Veerbhadrasana 3. So slowly bring your body to look like an uppercase T. You can keep your hands on your waist, or you can reach your hands all the way in front of you. Optionally, you can also rest your hands on the floor. Got it? Beautiful, Deepti. That's amazing. Anyone else? Good job, Diya. Lift your back leg a little bit up. There, got it. Devika, you want to try? Okay, so what I'm going to do is, in case if you want to try, we can always help your partner. So bring your hand. No, stay there. Bring your hands. Yes, rest your hands on me. Drop your gaze towards the flower. Lift your back leg all the way up. Point it. This is beautiful. This is a good warrior. So you want to do it together? But you'll have to support your partner. Okay, lift your back leg. Square your hips. Both your hips. Yes. Perfect. Good job. So you'll have to help each other one at a time. Sure. Okay, you want to come here? So you just want to shuffle? Okay. So just bring your hands to support on me. Point it. Beautiful. Stand strong on your front foot. Lift your leg up a little bit higher. Good job. See? Slowly bring yourself down. Good job. Guys, Diya, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Devika, you want to do it with me? Inhale, bring your right foot. Come closer. Reach your back leg out. Down, gaze down. Okay? Lift your body, lift your legs so that you are looking like an uppercase T. Slowly bring yourself like this to warrior 1 and then to warrior 2. Okay? Lay down on your mat, on your back. On your back, Devika, bring your feet on top of your knees. Bring your feet on top of your knees. Lift your feet towards the sky so that you're facing, the soles of your feet are facing towards the sky. Open your knees, rest your knees. This is not shoulder stand, honey. This is happy baby, Anand Balasana. So we are going to hold on to your toes, or you can wrap your arms around your legs. Keep your feet separated from each other and then rock side to side. Happy baby. And you can laugh all you want, smile. Think of yourself like really happy baby. Yes. Yep, you can do goo goo gaga or anything you want. Or you can sing a lullaby. Rock side to side. Give your back a good massage. Yeah. And then slowly relax yourself. Bring yourself in the Shavasana or the corpse pose. Lay down on your mat all the way. Close your eyes. Allow your toes to splay out. Your palms facing towards the ceiling. Listen to your heartbeat. Allow it to come to a relaxing pace. Very gentle breathing. You can separate your knees or your toes, just let them splay out. Breathe in. And now we are going to imagine that the healing energy from Mother Earth is entering your feet, relaxing your toes, ankles, your legs, knees, all the way up to your hips. Your hips are feeling completely relaxed. Now bring your attention to your backbone, right from the base of your neck all the way down to your tailbone. And now moving on to the front of your body, relaxing your stomach, your abdominal area. Feel your heart is completely relaxing. Moving on to your shoulders, relaxing your hands all the way down to your fingertips. Now let's bring our attention to our facial muscle. If you feel any tightness in your jaw, you can open your mouth softly or maybe wiggle your lower jaw side to side. Very good. Relax your eyes. Relax all the way towards your hairs. And now interlock your hands, stretch your fingers all the way as if you are waking up in the morning. Stretch your fingers towards your head. Stretch your toes all the way. Stretch, 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 side to side. Now bend your knees and turn to one side. You can face me if you want. And stay there like a little baby, curled up baby, relaxing beautifully. Now with the support of your hand, you can slowly come back to the seated position. Come back to the seated position, rub your hands, generate that healing energy, heat energy, and then place that on your eyelids. Place it on your shoulders, on your back, on your knees all the way. And thank you for coming. Namaste. Slowly take your time. Good job. Alright, you can come down anyone if you want to, or you can keep moving. You can change side. Do you want to come to the Chakrasana? Good job. Beautiful. Good job, everyone. And relax.